You are live.
Hey guys, what's
Alright.
up? It's Enel here. Can they hear me yet?
Yeah, so you're starting right away?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start if everyone's ready.
Alright.
So it's
Well,
Enel here. Yeah, I just did that speed run. It was terrible, but you know I'm gonna do challenge mode now, and it's gonna be hopefully go a lot better. I'm not planning to go for any records, or anything. I just wanted to show off a couple cool strategies how you can beat these things really fast if you got like the right gear and stuff. Like a lot of these challenges will probably take you like 10, 20 minutes, and I'll bring your chaos maybe even up to like 40 minutes or something. And I just want to showcase there are ways to do these pretty easily that do not really take that much time at all. So the first one is going to be against Ken here because he is an interesting enemy. He has 50 million HP on normal, the highest of any normal mode, and have a level 140. So that can be very interesting too. Now I will say as a disclaimer, there's like a 10 to 20% chance these challenges might fail, but I can always reset them. They're not that big a deal. There always is RNG involved no matter what. But hopefully that the RNG will be in my favor for challenges like this. So anyway, I just wanted to showcase a quick, really fast chain attack strategy you can do on this if you have an Orb Master Common Blade, which is going to be the one I have in my slot here. And we're just going to try to get it right now if I can. I'm going to try to Volcano here. So I'm going to have to do 2 chain attacks, I think, because I didn't get much break timing here. But you will be able to see that I'm going to be able to get a lot of damage just really early on. And essentially, when he does this, I can choose either Praxis or this blade to continue the combo. So this was a little unfortunate. I am going to have to do 2 attacks here because the break was at a really bad time for me. That's not a big deal. Basically, with an item known as burst symbols and element orb common blades, you can just stack up orbs really quickly because you'll be able to get an orb every time you do a special, which is very nice because it essentially allows you to spam chain attacks a lot more frequently like this. So my goal after this is to just quickly do the very same thing. Hopefully Tora gets break at a good time. And you can see I've already gotten through half of his health, basically, and without much trouble at all. Morai did go down to 1 HP, but that was just because of bad timing on Tora's initial break. So that shouldn't be a problem here if Tora just died, apparently, so maybe that is a problem. He got the break off before dying, so that's actually really interesting. Honestly, we don't even need her. Maybe we do. Okay, anyway, we're going to try this again. I got a little unlucky there with Tora's initial break timing. Sorry, I'm failing again now that I'm on the stream, but that's okay. This should not be hard, I promise. I just need a really good break timing from Tora, and it's not a big deal. My record on this is 51 seconds, but that strategy is a pain in the butt, and it takes many resets to get, and we're not going to try to focus on that on stream. It would be interesting to show off, but it's really not something I'm worried about trying to show off. So this is a better break, so as long as Morak doesn't die, we're good. I think. So I have a lot more break timing here to work with. I should be able to get a lot of specials off on this one, and it should get him down to really low HP. From there, I can probably finish out the combo with Tora if I need to, and then get one last chain attack in if necessary. I don't think I swapped to my... Did I not get Orb Master procs? I don't think I can Orb Master. Is this a 90% common blade? I'm not sure. I might be messing up again. Alright. I'm a little confused right now because I should have gotten an orb. Alright, we can chain off this though. I should be able to get a lot of damage here at the very least. And then if I need to, I can break them one more time. I'll try to explain how this works better after this. So after Elma's level 2 here, it should be very low HP. I should be able to do a very quick level 1 into another chain attack if I can get the party meter. It shouldn't be too hard, as long as Tora can break without dying really quickly here. Okay, so Mora just died, but I really don't think I need her. I don't think. I might, because I need to break an orb, but maybe I can get enough damage here. Not quite. Okay, well, Morag dying is unfortunate, but that's fine. We're gonna beat the challenge anyway. I'm not worried. We're having a little bit of trouble here. I don't know. Strategy's usually not this difficult. I just died again. Okay, well, I suck at life. So we're just gonna pretend that my chain attack killed him there. I'm gonna do something that's a little easier and not relying on a little bit of luck.
Request permission.
So let's just change this to noise dampener. Alright, I can swap Corvin to my first slot.
There.
It's not Elma.
That's very kind of you.
Sorry, I'm failing on Stream Legrand. I knew this was gonna happen.
My blood boils.
Alright, that should be what I want here.
It's fine, don't worry. Like, it's a showcase, so we know that you are not going to succeed every time. Like, yeah, as long as you show us cool stuff. I bet, like, it's already cool stuff to see you deal max damage like that. This easily.
Well, usually that was working for me when I tried it, but I guess now that I'm on stream, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I was saying that while we were setting up. It was actually working out pretty well. Oh, well. Also, welcome to RPGs where setting up takes about much longer than the actual fight.
Let's try an easier challenge this time that hopefully goes a little bit better here. Might be missing some Hunter's chemistry, I don't know. Let me put one on Doggish just to be sure. So this boss has a little bit less HP, and the phases before him are not that difficult. Yeah, Corbin has Hunter's chemistry. Should probably replace that on him, honestly.
Yes, there is level 6 cores. Yes,
okay,
indeed.
So reinventing the Go-Go features the highest level enemy in the entire game. Basically, the Kin challenge is one of the most RNG challenges, and I thought I had a consistent strategy to make it work, like, more consistently, but I guess not. Technically, there is an even better strategy than that, but it's, as far as consistency, but it's a lot slower, and I didn't feel like doing it. As far as other really consistent things, I'll be showing off on Bringer of Chaos that they're basically evasion-reliant strategies, so those aren't too bad at all. So for this one, we have Corvin in his AoE arc with Dagas. It's a very interesting, easy strategy, as you might imagine. Basically, the first 4 phases are really easy. And then after that, we just need to get some good RNG in the final fight of this section. So one of the things you can do in this phase, that when Wave 2 spawns, you can actually pause the game, and it'll make some of them take fall damage when they spawn in. Some of the ones on Phase 2. So basically, with Dagas active on one of our party members, we have a lot of increased AoE and damage here, so we can take out these gorillas and these phases very, very quickly. With Noise Dampener and Crimson Headband on Corbin, he's going to be doing a lot of damage with each art as well, so you can just pretty much destroy everything as fast as possible. Optimally, to beat these challenges fast as far as in-game timer, you want to pause between the phases anyway to like set yourself up and get them time to spawn in without using the actual in-game timer. So that's something you can do. Next up, we got the Rogol Master coming in. My record on this challenge is 209. The strategy for it's not too bad, but it's still a little bit too RNG that I would want to show it off here. Whereas with this, I should have a little bit more success here. Hopefully. Main thing is if I can get behind this dude with Elma. I want to try to get her to max affinity if I can here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's not. Okay, well maybe she'll hit it from a level 1.
I'm really feeling it.
Alright, so Carlos here. I need Tora to break. That's the main thing I need here. Tora to break. That's the only real RNG here, is Tora breaking like that. And I should be able to go behind him. And then from there, I should have the damage to kill or nearly kill. I don't know if I brought the exact right blades and equipment, but he should be almost dead after this regardless. I think I needed Patroka's level 1 instead of Telos's. So yeah, she's not max affinity, so this might not kill after all. But he will be low health, so unless he just decides to wild wave me instantly, it should be alright, maybe? Yeah, if Elmo was max affinity, that would have killed, I think. Or been really close to killing. So what I can try to... He's using wild wave, I'm probably dead. We're having a good time here. I should have made sure Elmo was max affinity. If you guys want me to retry that, I can. That one's not too bad. I just messed up a little bit.
And here I thought you were the best.
Sorry.
And here I thought you were the best Xenoblade player of the game.
I thought I was too, but apparently I have suck at this game.
It's fine. You'll get there eventually.
Alright, let me put Cosmos on her, and let me get Elmo max affinity, and that would 100% be enough. We have to get a kill. We have to kill one of these enemies. I can't keep failing.
You have to win at least one challenge. That's why there is 1 hour.
You're right. You're right. Okay. I need to make sure Elmo's max affinity. I forgot to do that in the challenge. She was not max affinity for that fight. I know that. Because otherwise she would have done a lot more damage at level 4. Zero out of 3. Okay, don't worry. We'll increase the run rate later. There's some challenges that are super free.
You also said that of this one.
You're right, I did. If Elmo's max affinity and I use Cosmos as level 1 instead of Telos's, that should be plenty of damage. Alright, anyway, like I said, Corbin with Dagas AoE is going to just go through these gorillas really quickly. I love how all these strategies, I'm like, oh, these will work for sure, are not working now that I'm on stream. What I expected to happen, honestly. On the upside, evasion never lets me down, so I know those strategies should work just fine, right? Marathon, you're right. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're getting a kill on Google. If Elmo was max affinity, she would have like doubled her damage on that level 2, which is 14 hits, and that would have been plenty of damage, I think. With Cosmos' extra 2 million damage here, that should be plenty of damage too. I would like to think anyway, if I'm somehow still short than that, or I got blocked like too many times, then that could be a problem. I think if Elma gets credit for the kill on these two enemies, she'll hit max affinity easily. I could also just 2-orb this dude. That's like an option at the very least. Okay, the Rogals are dead, so I need this dude to attack me more frequently. That should be plenty with Tora's level 1 though. Nice. And Elma's max affinity, that's good. We'll go for the 1 orb again. I hope Elma has the damage this time. That's the main thing we're looking for. So we do need Tora to be a little reliable here with his break. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I have enough damage this time. That should be enough from Poppy, I would like to think. Cosmos should damage Cap easily. Yeah, solid. Elma needs to cap or almost cap on her hits here. Maybe that's enough? That's still not as much as I was anticipating. If he lives with like 2 HP or something and I die again, well, I'm sorry. We tried our best. I think he might. Oh yeah, he's gonna live just barely. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I think I miscalculated something again. Yeah, here's the Wild Wave. I'm probably dead. Yep, we are so good at this game, guys. We are so good at this game. So good. I was probably missing dumb damage on Elmo somewhere, because I know that's worked in the past.
That's 0 to 4.
You're right. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do something that I know will work for sure, okay?
This is
For
your
sure.
last chance.
For sure this time, don't worry, I got you. Alright, where is...
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
Okay, I got overdrive, I think. Alright, so here comes... This is a really fun challenge. I got you guys.
Ugh, boring.
Rocco!
Okay.
What would you do without me?
We're just gonna do really fun stuff here. We'll go for the safe method at least. So metals are healing items, those are really nice. So the good thing about this strategy is even if my allies die, I can probably still beat it. But I'm going to try to keep them alive because they're going to offer me a lot of extra damage. Okay, so we're just going to jump straight in to something really fun here after I change Corbin's accessories around because I know they're probably not right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the ultra safe. Night vision 2. Let's go ahead and give you the massive melee thing for Mithra. Just for the max crit rate here. Just to make sure we're going to be critting every time we can. Alright. So you guys know that really annoying Elma challenge? Well, there's one way you can really cheese it, and it's really funny.
Friends best show what friends capable of. Enemy is dangerous.
Now, it's possible that my AI die here, but that really doesn't matter a ton. They just give me a lot of extra damage because of the elemental bonus I deal. So I do want to show this off. This one is fun. And then I'll probably show off another Bring Your Chaos one that shouldn't be too difficult. So essentially, you can use this one art over and over and over again, and you can just do so much damage with it. And it's very entertaining to do this.
If you manage to lose this one, like I don't know, your time is done.
What is it?
If you manage to lose this one, your time is done.
Okay. The problem, I'm not worried about losing it. I just don't want it to take too long. Also, so if it starts to take too long, I might just end it early because you can kind of get the point. But I did want to show this off just because there's a lot of people that understand that this is a strategy you can do, and it's very entertaining. I'm basically set up as safe as possible. I have, even with the evasion, I also have the metal as well. So it's just my allies. I got to worry about them staying alive mostly. Now, one thing I am going to do here is I'm probably going to level 4 Elma if I can. See if I can get this up in time, please. Nope, I gotta heal again. I didn't want her to summon more ghosts, but we'll see if I can get it up. Alright, this should stop her from summoning more ghosts. I should have canceled out the ghost factory here, just for the rest of the battle. I know that sounds really weird, but it should work. Basically, if you use level 4 at a good time, it'll like cancel her ability to use Ghost Factory. I don't know why it works like that, but it just does. Just trust me on it. Now my damage seems a little lacking compared to what it normally is when I do this challenge. I don't know exactly why. I mean, I know I put the metal on for safety, but even outside of that, it seems a little bit lacking. So Morak just died, so that's going to cut into my damage some. I think Morak might have been swapping, because I have like the same damage that I did before. Okay, I see what the problem. Rex is swapping sometimes. That's cutting my damage. I should have removed his blades. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I can still win the challenge without them, like I said. They're just useful if they have Petroka and Adenine equipped to increase my damage further, so this doesn't take a year. Basically, what I'm going to try to do is kill the ghost and show that she's not going to use Ghost Factory ever again. And you can see how kind of easy, quote-unquote, it can be after that. It's basically just a time-based challenge at that point. And with the right setup, and if you keep your allies alive, you can end this challenge up to about 4 minutes. That's probably not going to happen here, since we're already at 3 minutes. But you can see Elma's not using Ghost Factory again, which is very nice. I can also give myself extra evasion myself, which is nice. And I can also swap to my own Elma and use Scribe to increase my damage passively throughout the battle. Every time she uses combat limit, that's the only thing you really have to worry about, because it'll shackle you for a little bit, but it's really not a big deal. Basically, you can just spam Galactic Strike the entire time in this battle, and it's super free. Super free, like I said. Even on Bring Your Chaos like this, it is incredibly free. The problem is, it's just going to take a while, and I don't know if you guys want to watch that. So, I will probably quit out of this unless someone just really wants to see how this challenge ends. There's really no, like, purpose to it at this point. I can, like, swap to Elm really quickly. I can use this. I can use my own level 3 to make sure I can heal in time before she kills me. Then I can swap back to Corbin and do the same thing again. I don't know, she can launch me. Maybe I will die. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, we're good. Anyway, I didn't know she could launch. That's something I just learned. Maybe it's not safe to swap to Elmo. But now, after that, now that Overdrive's active, you can reactivate on Corvin yourself. And from there on, you just literally spam this one button, and there's really nothing she can do about it. Combat Limbo is the only thing that can interrupt your spam, really. But besides that, it's really just do this over and over. Basically, Overdrive just gives me damage throughout the rest of the battle. It'll help kill her faster. That's about the only other additional strategy to worry about with this. Otherwise, it's literally spam this art over and over, and then Rex dies there. Cool. But it doesn't really matter if Rex dies. I can just keep doing this over and over. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to quit out of the challenge now because I don't want to do this for 20 minutes, honestly. So I'm going to try to show off a damage over time strategy against Bringer of Chaoskin, which is going to be reliant on Tora breaking consistently. But that usually isn't too bad. I say usually, but it can screw me over sometimes. So for this, I think I'm already set up as far as skill RAM. Yeah, I am, for the most part. I just need to be Fire Element instead of this. And I want Vital Charge. So we want Master Scope. What else do we want? I don't really need launch duration because I was going to try to do it myself. Crimson Headband, that's what I want. Probably Saber attachment. So what I'm going to quickly show off here. Well, I say quickly, but we'll see how that works. It's just the, something really cool you can do to kill a lot of really high health enemies, besides, like, Elma, who has her own issues. So let me put a fast blade switch on Poppy here. We're doing a good job, I know. We're doing a great job right now. So they're going to want medals for sure. Honestly, I could probably just give them both Survivor's Foot gear just to be really safe here. Because most of this is just going to be Tor going ham by himself, and someone needs to have Elma. And then besides that, it's just a bunch of driver comboing. So, let's see. You definitely want Mithra as your primary blade. And you probably want Corvin.
Counting on you.
You don't need Corvin. You want Shulk.
Please be good to me.
It'll be my pleasure.
Probably Doggas too.
Okay, where are we off to?
There's a lot of menuing in between these challenges. That's the only issue here.
Okay, make way for me. Okay,
Shulk
where-
and Nim. Nim is the other blade you really want. Where's Nim? Is she not on you? Oh, Nim is on him. Okay. Missed it. Wrong slot.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
So,
It'll be
what
my
I'm going to try to do here is driver combo this dude myself with Tora. There is a chance I die in the first 30 seconds if I get really unlucky. That's the only real thing that can go, like, super wrong here. But it's only, like, in the first 30 seconds, and if that doesn't happen, it should be smooth sailing from that point on, for the most part. Like, it's literally, you have, like, a huge chance to driver combo him after that, and then I should be able to do it by myself with the current blades I have, so that's not really going to be an issue. Where's the other fast blade switch, just in case? And you're probably gonna want night vision. Where's that?
So, how much did you play Tiger just to have all of this?
I haven't played much recently because there is this one really cool feature where you don't have to play Tiger, where you can just buy the Ether Crystals with bonus experience in New Game Plus. That's very, very nice.
But like, you did play it a lot before that, right?
I did. It was awful. Tiger is the worst. It was actually terrible. Fusion combo up, and probably night vision on you as. Okay, I'm just getting all the equipment ready here. Elmo's equipment does not matter at all. I know that. Yeah, that's fine for you. That's fine. Yeah, okay. I think I'm set as far as everyone else's equipment. So for this challenge, it's all about getting the first 30 seconds to go well. And it doesn't have to be perfect for me, because I'm just trying to show off something cool. Like, I'm not trying to go for any records, but I am going to need an initial break, probably, so I can topple him and he doesn't kill my party really fast. I'm probably going to need a break after that, and then after that I should be able to get overdrive quickly, and then that should alleviate all my break issues. So my record for this is 246. That's with a very interesting strategy that's really hard to pull off, and not worth trying to show off on the stream. I could probably do it once per 30 minutes, but that would take the rest of the time, and yeah, I don't know if I feel like trying to do that. Tiger, I could play Tiger. That is something I could do. So I need to get this initial break if I can. So now from this point on, I should be able to just charge up my level 3 really fast. And then I can break again. And typically I'll be able to do this a little bit better than how this has gone, but this should still be fine. I don't really need the fusion for this, like I said. I just need Rex to topple is what I need. And then from there, I can just do this. The launch is actually even better. I'm fine with that. I don't know if the launch is going to last long enough. That's the only thing. So from there, I just need a bunch of smashes. Alright, then we'll swap back to PewDiePie again after that. Crap, the volcano is going to wear off now. Okay, we're good, I think. Alright, now I can launch. I thought it was going to wear off. I got on. I need to smash to make sure it doesn't wear off. And that's going to increase my damage over time effect as well, which is very nice. I should have made sure I had overclock Bangle on Tora. That's the one thing I forgot here. But I think I can still do it without it. I need to activate overdrive on Elmo. That's one thing I need to do for sure. Topple, launch. And now that we have overdrive active, it should be really easy to get all the smashes and everything off. Unless Rex doesn't smash like that. But the break should be very consistent now at the very least. I think he'll swap to Corvin now and smash like he's supposed to, I think. He's not wanting to do it, so I guess I'm going to be the one smashing. Which is a little worrying because I need to be able to break like instantly after this. And I don't have overclock Bangle on PewDiePie, which means I have to wait the entire time for her to come back. But once we get here, it's not that hard to break again. Maybe I have the smash art removed on Corvin on Rex, I don't know. But even still, you can just keep doing this over and over, and the damage over time is going to keep increasing over and over. You'll see the red number on the screen get bigger and bigger. And once it reaches damage cap, it'll be very easy to just keep disposing of him. So it's a little bit of a slow process with my current setup because I don't have overclock Bangle, and I think Corbin doesn't have a smash art. I think. But Especially when I forget that I'm supposed to smash myself. Oops, I messed that up. That doesn't matter. Zeke has launch as well, thankfully. What I should probably be trying to do is delaying my smash as long as possible to give Cutie Pie time to charge it back up. Unless I can't, like in this situation. So the red number is increasing by about 100,000 every time I smash him. A little, yeah, about that much. So I should be able to hit damage cap on that very soon. And once I do that, then the fight gets it's not that bad, honestly. He has 125 million HP, so it takes a while to burn through all his health, as you can imagine. But doing this over and over will eventually work. It will eventually work. So now that he's enraged, though, it's going to be harder to break him. I probably need Numa to safely break him at this point. But we're going to just rely on Tora's break chance here. I trust Tora. So we're almost at damage cap now. You can see the health is going to go down a lot fast now, once we get to this point. I can also either reactivate Overdrive or activate Numa. I think I'm going to activate Numa just for max safety here if I can. So I'm going to lose Overdrive, but that's not a big deal. The main damage is coming from the damage for time effect anyway. And Numa is going to give me a really high break chance with Tora here, which is the main thing I need to keep this going, obviously. So this point is at damage cap, so we're just trying to wait everything out at this point. I mean, we don't have to worry much about anything else. Just about waiting out his health bar. And I have a couple avenues to do that. So with Numa active, I have a higher break chance. I'm just going to keep him launched if I can, just because that'll give me extra additional time to do stuff, and I can keep Tora active. Now I'll swap here, and I'll wait till the very last second to try to do this. So I can actually activate Overdrive again, which is very nice. That'll give me an extra break chance for the end of this. So this fight is still only going to be about 6 minutes long, even though it's kind of felt slow. But for a Bring Your Chaos enemy, that's really not too bad at all. And there's one additional strategy I can do here also. I'm glad I broke him out of that. That would have spawned some additional enemies. They're not too hard to deal with. They would have just wasted extra time. So here I only need one more break, but if I don't get the break, I have one more other thing I can do. So he resisted everything, so I can just wait out the rest of his health bar by using his level 4 here, and he'll just die. So that took about 6 minutes, but it is Bring Your Chaos Ken taken down in like 6 minutes, so that's really nice. And you can kind of see the basic strategy there. It's really just driver comboing with Tora. If you have an overclock Bengal, it's a lot easier than what I did, but that's not too big a deal. If you also get the initial fusion combo, it's a lot easier because you can kill him a lot faster because your damage will get to max way faster. So as far as other Bring Your Chaos things I can do, there's some interesting strategies with Fiora that are evasion based. I'll try to show those off. Those are not too bad unless you get really insanely trolled. Main thing is we want Morag at the start of the party. She's going to have Fiora equipped, obviously. And then we're going to want Mithra and Shulk as the other two blades here. And we're going to want her to be maxed out on agility, basically. So we're going to get that where is it? Dauntless boots. That's going to increase our agility to 779. That's really good here. Critical damage of 50%. Now, there's a couple avenues. Metal's going to keep me very safe. That's probably the safest avenue to do here. But I could do Noise Dampener. I think I'm going to try Noise Dampener. Because I have enough agility, I should be able to dodge most attacks anyway. And now I just need to make sure I set up my characters properly here. Affinity max attack. Outdoor attack. Standard stuff there. And night vision just to make sure we hit every enemy and we're not having any with that. Hunter's chemistry on these two are going to be what we want as far as hitting max affinity at the start of the battle. Wherever that is. And on these two, it's just a matter of they want to be out, they want to be doing damage, and they want to just try to not have aggro themselves. The aggro needs to be on Fiora so she can evade, tank everything. Night Vision's good. Infinity Max Attack is fine. So like I said, these two have a passive, each of them, that increases your evasion by like a lot. Foresight and Minato Speed. And that's going to give us 90% extra evasion. And combined with the agility we've got on Morag here, that's going to give us a lot of damage. Instead of this, I actually want to run a critical up, so I'm making sure I'm going to crit every attack that hits, at least, that doesn't get blocked. Critical up 5 is fine. That'll be just enough to give you 100% of max affinity. We should be good there. Alright, so next challenge, let's try to do Serious Showdown really quickly. This should be a fun challenge. It's one where you're fighting Jin and Malos. It's 4.5 stars. With my evasion, I should not have any issues with it unless I get really unlucky. There's always a chance enemies can hit you like 3%, and if it hits me at the wrong time, then I just lose, obviously. But if my other allies don't die here, then I should be at a point where, should be fine. Basically, I can just spam this move over and over, and they'll just keep missing me. They can probably hit my allies. They don't have the same amount. But hopefully the aggro is going to stay on me to the point where it should be fine. I don't know if I equip them with medals to keep them safe. That's the only other issue here. So as you can see, everything is missing me, and I'm going ham on. The only issue here is with that move right there, Minato Armor. That's going to slow down this fight quite a bit. The same thing happened in the speedrun. Literally the same thing that happened in the speedrun. But as far as everything else, he has no accuracy against me. And I can just spam Universe Flicker over and over and over again. So evasion-based strategies, even on Bringer Chaos, you can go ham with. And also, considering the fact that Fiora has a ton of damage, you can also just go straight up, destroy everyone. Guess what? You can also evade Mono Eaters, not lose your max affinity. That's really nice. And now that that is gone, you're going to see I'm be doing like 300,000 damage almost now. Or at least more than I was before. Good thing about having Shulk active is that this vision will guarantee I evade something that could be really dangerous as well. Okay, well that's an issue. Stun Swallow is still going to affect me no matter what. And Zeke dying could be bad. We should be fine now. I'll probably target Malice when I can in a second. Still not letting me. You can see there is a chance that you get hit a little bit. It's not that high, but there is a chance, and it can be very annoying. And Stun Swallow is always annoying. That's why you want to target Malice the entire time. See, the thing is, when you're launched, you lose all your evasion, so that's the problem with Stun Swallow. That is the one issue in this fight. And armor is the other issue, but that's not really an issue as far as dying. It's just annoying, more than anything. I think I lost max affinity also on my character, so this could be bad. I just died, wow. I couldn't heal myself because Jin was... Zero Zone actually is an issue too, wow. So if your allies lose their max affinity, you lose some of your evasion. That can be an issue. I think they're going to get wrecked now, maybe. I don't know. This was going really well, but then the launch from Stun Swallow really messed me up. If Jin does that, you should probably just not target him. Just don't attack him, because you'll be an issue like this. Why did that not heal Rex? I guess he's still being affected by the other move. Alright, well, we need to try to take down Jin as fast as possible. That's what I've learned right now. And the Stun Swallow again. He keeps using that. See, the attacks are still missing me for the most part. It's just the problem is... this kind of crap when he uses that right where I try to heal. I can go revive this dude down here, I guess. That's probably a smart idea. Alright, well, we're gonna win this fight, I think. Maybe. Unless Zeke dies again like that. Oh, crap. The healing nullifies still on me as well. I don't know how long the healing nullify lasts, but that affects the healing with the metal as well. I think I just got it back in time, so that's gonna help a lot. I need to not hit. Okay, he used it in the middle of an art. See, I lose my evasion when he does that. That's really annoying. And that can be a problem just like that. Essentially, this can work, but, you know, sometimes stuff happens. I got really unlucky with the taunt timing on the stun swallow. And one of my allies died. If you lose your evasion, that can be a problem. I think an easier one is actually the Serious Showdown. It's like the, not the Serious Showdown, the Fiercest Faction. It's like the same strategy, but it usually goes a little bit better. We'll try that one. Hello, Alpha. How are you? I'm glad you're here to watch me fail, too. I might not have had the right setup on that. I can't remember exactly what my setup was before. RNG have, it's fine. Challenge mode is all about resetting, honestly. It's just, I'm trying to show consistent strategies on stream. That's the problem. That's really all I'm trying to do. So in this strategy, it's very similar to the other one. Except this time we only get 2 drivers. But it can be slightly more consistent. Can be slightly less consistent too. I think I'm getting wrecked by accuracy right now. I think you're supposed to have a medal on this one to be safe, because I don't know if I do. But I can always use New and Gale Walt. That's not a big deal. Ideally, you want to take out the other dude as fast as possible, but you can hit both of them at the same time by doing this. 15 out of 7. What is my rig? I don't know what my rig is right now. We're doing our best. We're doing our best, though. After this, I want to show off 2 more things at the very least. I wanted to show off a Fiora strategy, though. And I want Zeke to not die to AoE. Oh gosh, that's a problem too. I just thought about that. That move. True Hazy Moon. Not True Hazy Moon. The True Bard counter could just straight up kill me at one point because I don't have Reflect Immunity. So I have to be watching very carefully for that, honestly. Okay, Remington's dead. That makes the fight really a lot easier at this point. The main problem now is going to be that True Bard counter. Because I can evade most everything else he does. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Thanks, Zeke. And that's the problem. My ally does not have Reflect Immunity and he can die. So I can use a special to cancel myself out of the hit stun for that. Problem is, now that Zeke's not max affinity, I'll be much easier to hit. But Shulk does have vision, so he has time to get back at the very least. And now he's really dumb. He's standing in the fire. I don't know what he's doing. I'm dead, I think. Maybe not. I got unbeatable. Oh god. See, that's what happens. Sometimes that can happen if you don't have Reflect Immunity. He'll just use it in the middle of your move, and then that's really dangerous. So that would have probably worked if I was smart and remembered that he has Reflect like that, but I'm not smart. So we're gonna die again. Anyway, there's one more challenge I want to show off. I'm telling you, these things work if you're smart and remember to equip the right things.
Happen again.
But I am not that smart sometimes.
Friends best show what friends capable of.
Which one is it? And try chain attacks again. I'm doing my best. Don't worry, I'm doing my best. 1.5 out of 8. We're doing our best. Alright, I'm gonna try one more chain attack strategy. I'm sorry this has been such a massive failure.
Yeah, it's a problem with live challenge mode if you're not like.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be like this.
If you did not plan every move and have it on the notepad and stuff, like it can go bad really, really quickly.
First symbol. Why do I don't want to use Neo. What am I doing? Okay, Tora. Fine. First symbol. Trying to think what else I want on him. Crimson headband, probably. I already have that on. Never mind. Probably No. What item am I thinking? I'm thinking of an item. I can't remember what it is. Critical symbol. That's it. That I want that on you. I might use Rex for this actually. Trying to decide if I want Rex or Morag for this next one. This is probably my last one at this point. Need to make sure it works. Okay.
Yeah,
Rex or Morag,
if
someone
that's
tell me
just make it your last victory. We'll end on a
I
good
will do
note.
my best. For you, I will do my best.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Alright. I have an idea. Something that could be fun to do. Let's try to get the AoE I need this time.
I've been so bored, I was about to go out hunting solo.
What challenge do I want to do? Trying to decide which one's going to be the easier one to show up.
Friends best show what friends capable of.
The zombie strategy is too RNG. I probably don't want to do that, actually. 50% chance to live. Yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do. We're just going to do something really funny. Mega Drive. Yeah, that works for me. Wait, no, I want... Yeah, this works, I guess. Burst symbol, double burst symbol. Yeah, we're good with that. Let's put... Where is my Orb Master Blade? I think this is it. Let's put that on Zeke. That's the only thing we're putting on Zeke.
I made the 18.
Cosmos. Who has an AoE level 1? I think I can use... Fine.
Readied for departure, Master.
You don't have a zombie, though. Okay, one more overdrive. Outdoor attack and special level 1 plus should be plenty damage for this.
Last.
So I can give you Zenobia, I guess.
I've been so bored, I was about to go out hunting solo.
All right. I present to you the screw edge. This is the strategy.
We can do it.
So we're gonna do that serious showdown challenge again, but I've got something funny that should work.
Best show what friends capable of.
All I need is literally like one orb.
Not one Archsage expecting good show.
Basically for this, since they don't move at the start, you want to like try to line yourself up in a weird spot where you hit both of them. And don't get blocked, hopefully. And then you can just like straight up, just go straight in like this. Get your chain attack really fast, and then you just AoE them down. I think Zeke is dumb and already swapped off of the common blade that had Orb Master though, so I guess we're not going to kill him straight up. Thank you, Zeke. We're not going to kill Jin, but Malice should probably die to this. Yeah, absolutely. So we can just do the same thing to Jin if he doesn't immediately have... So you can see how fast this builds party meter with Screw Edge though with the Omega Drive. Honestly, I probably should have just done stuff like this to begin with. This is actually the freest thing to do on normal mode. You can just keep chain attacking over and over and you can see how fast it goes. See, if I was really smart, I would have just done this. Honestly, this probably can kill Kin really fast too. Do I have time to do something really quickly, Legrand, with this? Just same setup. I can probably try to kill Kin like this also.
Yeah, you've got 3 minutes.
Alright. 3 minutes? That's enough time. Let's go. I honestly think just spamming Screw Edge is... It's probably one of the easiest things you can do in challenge mode. I think it would work on even Kin. I don't know if I have the heal that keeps hitting me, but I think it could work on even this guy. Problem is if I don't have max affinity, or when this happens. I almost died to lethal harpoon right there. Cool. Alright. We need Rex to have his, if we're gonna do more damage, we need Rex to have the common, not Rex, it's Zeke to have the common blade out with Orb Master. That's the goal here, that's what we want. So I'm really certain if you keep building up your party meter, it's a lot harder to die, especially if you have max affinity and keep critting with Fiora over and over. And you can also use your specials to block even more damage if you need to. Let's see, I'm gonna try to... I was trying to give him time to get his common blade out, but I guess not. Guess he doesn't want to do that. So by using iframes and level 4s, I can probably keep myself alive in fight. Unless he just one-shots me with like Tentacle Storm or something. That's gonna do some decent damage every time. This will be a very slow process, but I think it would eventually work. But I think Legrand is probably... We're getting really close to the time now.
You have 1 minute to finish.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. I got you.
You've got this. I believe.
Yeah, I got it. See, you can just keep doing this. Like, there's no limit to this. This is a little bit slower than the method I wanted to show. That would probably work almost every time. On like any challenge, just because you keep spamming chain attacks and iframes and everything. So unless you got like straight up one-shotted after a chain attack, this would probably work. See, I've almost already got my chain attack up again. Hopefully I get it for Tentacle Storm. And if I don't, then that could be an issue, but he's not doing enough damage to kill me. He might kill Morag. So Morag's dead. She swapped to a zombie. Really far away now. That's another issue. Now we can chain attack out of this. Actually, it almost died there. Because Morag was dead and I had to revive her. So it's going to keep going like this. I'll let Legrand keep going, do his run now. So I'm not wasting all this time.
You're still going to be on commentary for Xenoblade X, right?
Alright. Well, I was hoping that Zeke would use his Common Blade at one point so I could get a better chain attack in and kill him a lot faster, but he won't swap to his Orb Master Common Blade, which is annoying. That's gonna hit my party meter really hard. Probably gonna summon a bunch of enemies to it, yeah. So I can still chain attack these guys if it lets me. And I should... Hopefully the AoE is enough to kill them all. I don't know if it is. But it can be. Oh, this is a really slow process anyway. I'm probably just done after this one. Especially because I forgot to use the AoE move with Zenobia. Alright, anyway, you can just keep doing that over and over. It's something. Especially if you have the metal on Rex like I do there. So, the screw edge strategy with the Omega Drive, that is something you can do to make a lot of challenges a lot easier. A little bit longer than the other method, though. I'm sorry I was such a monumental fail. I was able to show off some cool things, but I wasn't able to finish a lot of the challenges, so I'm sorry for that.
It's cool.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless.
I think we were able to see like how crazy Xenoblade 2 can be when it comes to setup and stuff.
Well, the problem is with like doing standard challenge mode runs is that it would be like 99% resets because everything there is pure RNG to get the fastest time, and I didn't want to try to show off something like that. So I was trying to get more consistent stuff, but the problem with challenge mode is that it's never really consistent unless you go for like super slow strategies.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right,
yeah,
so okay. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching.
You're
Hopefully
still,
next time I do this, I'll be better.
You're still going to be there for commentary for Xenoblade X?
I can commentate for a little while, but I'm going to have to leave before the run ends. I know.
All right. Well then, thanks Enel for your runs of Xenoblade 2. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're going to switch to Xenoblade X real quick once I'm done setting up for everything myself. All right.